Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So our colors this week come from the Pantone Autumn collection. So use your intuition to select one of the following three colors. Cadmium Orange, what's the other one? Desert Sage and Stormy Weather. So Cadmium Orange, Desert Sage and Stormy Weather. So use your intuition to select those. Don't have any preconceived ideas. So while you're doing that, do remember that I offer different kinds of consultations from my website, sealedwithlove.com. You'll find them in the guidance section. I have card readings, gemstone readings, up to different Skype readings as well, and also healing sessions too on Skype, yes, and I have email sessions as well. So check that out in the guidance section of my sealedwithlove.com website. Also remember, you can find out your true colors by subscribing to my love letter at bit.ly/color kit. You can grab a free color kit there, get a free gift. So what else do we need to do? Oh yes, the Colorscope. So have you chosen your colors? We're going to start with Cadmium Orange. So when I looked at this color, first of all, it's a kind of an apricot orange. So it's a little bit pale. According to Pantone, it links with the 60s and 70s. It's standalone, it's fun, it's optimistic. So orange is a color of fun, it's a color of optimism, it's a color of joy, having a great time, going out there, connecting with your intuition, connecting with your playmates as well. But you know, when I looked at this, there was a sense of, it's almost like you have to let go of thinking that you need to do something in order to get to where you want to go to. So, for instance, you might have this idea that for your business, you need to spend $10,000 in order to get from A to B. Or that in order to have a relationship, that you have to have a new hairstyle, or you have to be slimmer, or you have to be a certain age, you know, or maybe that in order to have a vacation, that you have to have a certain amount of money in order to do that, or you even have to have a decision of where to go for a vacation. So my sense with this, with the Cadmium Orange, is that it's about letting go of preconceived ideas, about letting go of this idea that you have to have something in order to get to where you want to go. So I feel that you need to use your intuition. That's an orange energy. Use your intuition about how you're going to get from A to B, and don't take any notice of what it says in books or what it says on the internet or what your mates say. Just use your intuition of how you're going to get from A to B, and then go with that. Go with stepping stones as well. Don't try to get from here to there really quickly, or because you can block yourself. When you try to get from this place to that place and you see this big gap in the middle, you can block achieving the results. You can block achieving the manifestation of what it is your heart desires, because you see this enormous gap. So take little stepping stones, take little steps, and I feel your intuition is going to get you there, not how many qualifications you have, how much money you have, or how many great ideas you have. There's more of a sense of using your intuition just to take that first little step, but having an intention of where that destination is. The Cadmium Orange, when I looked at it, I also thought of all those different paints that I have in my paint box. Many of them are cadmium, so I don't quite know what cadmium means, but it feels like it's very creative. So I feel that right now you're at your creative peak. You can be at your creative peak at other times, but I feel that you are very creative right now, and that intuition is linking in with that creativity. It's almost like you can do anything, but you have to think outside the box. Don't think that you have to have something in order to get to whatever it is, the direction you want, the place you want to go, whatever it is you want to achieve. Don't think that you have to have something in order to get there. You can move there through your intuition. Let's see if there's anything else. And I'm having the sense that you need to have fun with this as well. Don't take it too seriously. Don't kind of have in your head that this is difficult, because if that's what you think, then that's what you're going to create, is that difficulty. So think outside the box a little bit. There's a postcard which says, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. So just go outside the box a little bit and really think outside the box as well. The cards for you, remember we're going to choose cards for each color. So what you have first is New Beginnings. So the New Beginnings is usually the Fool card in the regular tarot. So this is about stepping out. Look at that, she's stepping out from outside of her home and she's going on a journey, and that's what you're doing. That's what you can do, is have that fabulous new beginning. So then the other card, I decided to choose some angel cards, is Play. So let's see, I can't see what the card says. It says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Orange is a play color, so you can see in this that there are stepping stones. She's going on the flowers, stepping towards wherever it is she needs to go and wants to go. And this is a playful energy, but it's also blossoming with the flowers as well. So it says that you are blossoming, you're opening up. So yeah, let go of this idea that you have to be a bud, because it's time for you to flower. Oh, I love that. All right then, so our next color is Desert Sage. So again, when I looked at this, it just looked like sage, you know, the green, it's not too vibrant, it's a neutral kind of a color, and it's just like a herb sage, but dried, that kind of dried color. So in Pantone, it says this is about being real and not invented. Green is a color of truth. So the truth is in your heart. Truth has always been in your heart. This is the place to go to when you need the truth. Not out there, it's in here. So when it feels right, that's the right step for you to take. When it feels right, that's the right relationship. When it feels right, that is the right thing to do, to say, to be. So I feel with the Desert Sage that it's saying that you may feel like you're on your own, that you might feel like you are doing the wrong thing or heading in the wrong direction, or that there is nothing available around you. But I feel as if with this, it's saying that there is going to be help, there is going to be a direction, there is going to be a relationship, there is going to be the money, everything's going to be there. But it might just be that you're in a little bit of a dry spell, or it might just be that it's not the right time. There is an environmental energy that goes with this as well, and it's saying that you need to look after yourself, you need to nurture yourself. It's so important for you to look after yourself and to heal yourself right now. That is that green energy. And with sage, of course, it's about cleansing your environment, your home, your workspace, your garden, everything, cleansing it and cleansing your energy. So maybe you've been attracting something to you that isn't nurturing, and now it's time just to cleanse that out of your life and start to nurture yourself, start to look after yourself, start to heal as well. And see if there's anything else with that. I feel, you know, the last one was about blossoming and flowering a little bit at the end, but this one I feel that flowering is yet to happen. So there is almost a sense of it's really about looking after yourself right now, and don't be concerned if things have not blossomed, if things have not manifest in the way that you want them to, in the time that you want them to. It's coming, really. Alright, so where are those glasses? Let's see. Your cards are Your cards are fertility first. So fertility is the Empress in the regular tarot deck. So with this, you can see the green that's in there and the heart chakra that's there. But look, it's like she's in an egg. So there's almost a sense of, you know, again, it's not the right time. You are very fertile. You will blossom, you will have that fertility, but this is not quite the right time for you. It's coming. That's the sense of it. Of course, you don't have to believe me at all, right? So then the other card is innocence. So isn't that beautiful? Again, there is this sense of nurturing that comes with this card. And it says, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth. No one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So that's kind of interesting because that green energy, you know, when you get that kind of olive green color that you can have with sage, there is a sense of resentment that's there as well. So it could be that other people are really successful. Other people have got exactly what they want and you don't. But again, don't worry, because everything comes at the right time. Everything has the perfect timing, and it's going to be your time very soon. Okay, so our final color is Stormy Weather. So when I was looking at this, I kind of went to other colors, but I kept being drawn back to the Stormy Weather. It was my intuition that was saying, you need to choose that one. So Stormy Weather. I was thinking about the weather this morning. I'm always thinking about the weather. I love the weather, and I love how it changes. So there is a sense of it's very unpredictable, and yet there is a possibility of predicting it as well. So this is a blue-gray color. Blue is like the sky blue, and then you have the gray that comes into it. Gray is that middle place, the middle place of the black and white, right? It's a dependable color. You know it's going to come eventually. You know it's going to be there, but you might not be too excited about it coming. But at the same time, there's always hope once it has been there, right? With the stormy weather, once it's been through, there's always hope of blue skies afterwards. So my first feeling with the stormy weather was that it gives you an opportunity. You have an opportunity now to get down to doing some work, to get down to some hard work. It feels like you need to set a routine. You need to get a schedule organized. You need to get organized with everything else in your life and to be ready for that storm, which is actually a good energy for you. So it might be a kind of negative for other people, but it's fabulous for you. So there's a sense of when that comes, you're going to be ready for it, and you're going to be saying, look, this is what we can do. We can do A, B, C, D, and D. You know, and you're going to be totally ready for this stormy energy that's coming while everybody else is running around, you know, like headless chickens maybe. You are going to be totally prepared, and that is a sense of this, that it's preparation. It's about preparation, and I feel that this could be great for things like interviews, getting a job, getting a house loan, that kind of thing. There's almost a sense of you are preparing yourself for something big, and even though you may look at this something big as being a little bit scary, it's not, because once you're prepared for it and it comes, then you are going to be the head of the class, totally. Whereas again, other people are not going to know what to do, but you will. So I feel that with this, it's about being dependable, it's about being trustworthy, it's about being the top of the class and getting A's as well. And I feel that it's about hard work, and maybe, you know, you've got to dot your I's, cross your T's, etc. I also feel that if it comes to exams, that you need to prepare for those exams as well. So it's about preparation, but even though it might look like there's negative things coming at you with that name, Stormy Weather, it's not at all. It's really about being prepared. Okay, so that's it. So now the card for you is Prosperity Begins. Isn't that fabulous? So again, this is the Ace of Pentacles in the regular tarot. So again, this is about planting your seeds. It's about prosperity is coming. So you know, sometimes money begets money, so that being prepared is making sure that you have money in order to spend it on something that is going to create even more for you. It could be that you need to spend money on buying seeds so that then you plant those seeds and you're preparing the seeds in order for them to grow. Whatever this is, I feel that this is about preparation, and that preparation is going to expand. The prosperity is going to come in different ways. You know, here we've got fruit that's coming because the tree is blossoming and it's giving fruit, and I feel that that's what you are doing, that you are the person that is giving the fruit, yeah, or growing the fruit rather. And then this other card is change in direction, which is kind of interesting. So it may be with that stormy weather that, you know, you see it coming for you and then it kind of moves over and it's really not as bad as you thought it was going to be. So that change in direction, it could be that apart from what it's about, the change in direction, but I feel that it's also about something that's really positive that's coming for you that you thought was going to be negative, but actually it turns out to be something fabulous, like a great opportunity. So in here it says, the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Oh, I love that. That's perfect. And, you know, I feel like there's more to it than that as well. I feel like there's something wonderful that's coming up for you. It's just that you're seeing maybe something negative. But again, if you're prepared, it's going to be okay. And actually a fabulous opportunity is going to come from it. All right, so now for all of us, I'm just going to pick a card here and see what we get. So we have, it looks like Dwalkul and Hilarion. So this is for all of us. So this is, yes, it's Dwalkul and Hilarion. So this is a dark green and a light green underneath. So we see here that there are two people, but there's an energy that's going between them. So I feel that this is about connecting to somebody. So this week, this is about connections for all of us. It's about networking, and green is about the heart. So I feel that you may be reconnecting with a friend or a partner or somebody that is a family member that you haven't seen for a long time. So this is about that reconnecting with the heart energy. But it could also be, because it's green, that there's more abundance that's coming in as well. The other side of this card has two swords there, but each person is holding a sword. So for me, this is saying that it's equal, that somebody is coming into your life and they are equally happy to see you. And there's also going to be it's almost like a resolution or solution to a problem that maybe has been in a relationship as well, or in your family. So let's see which angel card wants to come up and which of these other cards wants to come up. These are John Holland's cards. Ooh, so we get transformation. So this is the death card in the regular tarot. So to me, this is also, look, it's that green energy again. So lots of green coming up for us. Transformation, so this is about change. So it's going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So this is a great week of change, a great week of healing as well for all of us. And we get blessing in disguise. I always love this particular image of the angel. So blessing in disguise, it says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. So listen up, stormy weather. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite guidance, infinite wisdom rather, to answer your prayer in the best way. I love that. And I feel that it's because we're coming from our heart, especially with that green energy. This is fabulous. So think green this week. Put some green crystals around you. Put green in your energy field. I have lots of crystals in my store. It's store.sealedwithlove.com. So check those crystals out. Lots of wonderful green energy. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please share it with your friends. Like my channel and also leave me a comment. Let me know if the message has resonated and if anything else came up for you as well. Remember to grab my color kit at bit.ly/color kit, and I will see you next week. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.